I actually didn't grow up a Catholic. I was raised in a Christian home, and for the most part we went to a Methodist church. So in the 8th grade I joined the Methodist confirmation class, and after a little bit of formation was baptized in the spring of my 8th grade year. And it was after that event or moment in my life that I then, visiting some Catholic family members, went to Mass for what I think was the first time I can remember going to Mass. And it was at that time that I realized there was something different about this, something noticeable, something I couldn't forget when I left. And after a couple years of doing this research and really learning to pray and praying more often, developing a habit of prayer, I realized that I needed to become Catholic because it was the truth and it was something I couldn't deny any longer. So I became Catholic actually as a sophomore in high school. I entered seminary right after high school, and I entered first at Holy Trinity Seminary at the University of Dallas. It was a bit of an odd kind of change. It's one thing to convert to the Catholic Church as a teenager, and then to immediately want to enter seminary is another kind of difficult leap for many people to make. For me, as I said, the parish became kind of the focus of my life once I became Catholic. And I became so thankful for everything that I had received from the church, especially through the grace of the sacraments, that I wanted to share that with others, and there are many ways to do that. But I wanted to do it in a very particular way that only a priest can do, and that is through the grace of the sacraments. Through celebrating the Mass, through celebrating the Eucharist, through hearing confessions, through offering the grace of the anointing of the sick, and teaching in a way that only a priest can. And so when I realized that that's what I wanted to do and what I wanted to share with others, the next logical step was to discern the priesthood and to consider what that means. The first thing that made me want to be a priest or to pursue this vocation was the desire to share the grace of God in the sacraments. The sacraments especially of Eucharist and confession. So I really look forward to celebrating those sacraments, celebrating the Mass. Praying the Eucharistic prayer has been something that I've looked forward to for many years, really from the beginning of seminary. And I also look forward to the ministry of the confessional, hearing confessions, offering whatever counsel I can, and giving people the pardon of Christ, the pardon which Christ gives to them by His grace.